suspect spotted. Special forces team move in and apprehend suspect.
Stop! Get down!
You're under arrest and fined $28,000 for hiking.
We are the Canada Special Environmental Force. Hikers, watch out, we're coming for you.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. Shout out to RPN for that amazing intro. RPN, Red Pill North, does amazing AI-style comedic videos. You should go check him out. I've talked about his videos before on this channel, but that one was just too good to not put in on this video. Head over to his YouTube channel, his X account, Red Pill North, RPN Entertainment. Give him a follow. Amazing. Yesterday, we talked on the channel about Jeff Evely, a Canadian veteran who took a walk in the woods. And now he is not out of the woods. In fact, he is very much in the woods, as he gave himself willingly the threatened $25,000 fine in Nova Scotia for the ridiculous ban in terms of control that was put over its citizens for daring to go hiking or fishing or do anything essentially in the woods. Keep in mind that that fine also came with another roughly $3,000 in victim fees and taxes. Good news is at least the Toronto Sun, Joe Warmington, sat down with Jeff to talk about the hypocrisy, the ridiculousness that's going on with these fines, with these shutdowns, these lockdowns, these invasions of our charters of rights. We'll say they've stomped all over. Don't forget, part of our Charter of Rights is the access to mobility. People said that at the end of the pandemic, this was going to be the next big lockdown, and sure enough, here we are, folks, less than 3 years later, with it happening all over again. And when I say that, you know, in my last video, I commented that it really ceased to amaze me back in the pandemic days how quickly neighbors, cousins, friends, family members, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, you name it, turned on each other in the name of snitching on each other, throwing each other under the bus in order to huff their own farts and virtue signal and feel good about themselves. After all, folks, we're all in this together, right? Don't be selfish. Don't think about others. Well, the problem has escalated now, and it's just like everybody predicted it would, as yesterday, Premier of Newfoundland, Mr. Hogan, announces 6-month prison time and increased fines of up to $55,000 to $100,000 from $75,000 for residents of the province who break a fire ban. The size of the increases of the penalties include imprisonment, and that means that we mean business, John Hogan says. Well, what is happening in our country right now? Like, again, this is a fire ban, and I know people are going to say, well, Fringe, it's a fire ban, it's dry, it hasn't rained, but what you have to take from this is that this is the same pattern we saw during the pandemic, that as soon as one province does it, they all jump on board. Watch, British Columbia will be next, and then you'll see pressure mounting. I bet you Doug Ford's licking his chops, waiting to shut everybody down in Ontario to say, you guys can't go out in the woods either. You guys can't have fires. You can't enjoy the last days of summer. We're taking that away until October because, you know, that's the end of the season. You're going to see pressure mounting on Manitoba, other provinces to do so. I hope Alberta does not jump on this trending bandwagon. The same with Saskatchewan. And I'm not even going to play this clip because it's just more of what's been stated here about the fines, meaning business. And people say, wow, that's a fire ban. Well, hold your horses there. New Brunswick also jumped on the bandwagon yesterday. New Brunswick Premier Susan Holt and Minister John Herron joined the climate lockdown bandwagon. New Brunswick citizens are now banned from hiking, fishing, and entering the woods on all Crown land to prevent wildfires. Almost said it there. It's almost like they don't want you to see what they're doing in the background. Let's take a listen to what she says in the first 20 seconds of her virtue signaling, fart huffing remarks.
So we're here on a Saturday afternoon to ask all New Brunswickers to get out of the woods and to stay out of the woods. I know that New Brunswickers care deeply for their neighbors and are passionate about our woods and our forest and our beautiful natural environment. And right now, we need you to show that passion and care for your neighbors and for our forests by taking action to protect this province and its people.
Now, hold on a second there. Hold on. Because everyone's going to say, and I saw people in the comments section on yesterday's video, hey, Fringe, Jeff had all the reasons to get those tickets. He brought it upon himself. Look, these premiers are just looking out for their provinces. It's dry. They don't want gimmigrints or timmigrants, whatever you want to call them, coming in and starting those fires because, well, they don't look after anything. They throw their trash everywhere. They disrespect our country. But I wanted to show just how much of a picture is being painted here when anybody says that it's conspiracy, that this is not because of crazy government trying to control everybody. Let's listen to what she says again, and then I'm going to play something for you. Hold on here, folks.
So we're here on a Saturday afternoon to ask all New Brunswickers to get out of the woods and to stay out of the woods. I know that New Brunswickers care deeply for their neighbors and are passionate about our woods and our forest and our beautiful natural environment. And right now, we need you to show that passion and care for your neighbors and for our forests.
With all that said, I also want to speak directly to Canadians in this moment. I'm sure many of you are anxious, but I want you to know we are all in this together. The Canadian government, Canadian businesses, Canadian organized labor, Canadian civil society, Canada's premiers, and tens of millions of Canadians from coast to coast to coast are aligned and united. This is Team Canada. With all that said,
doesn't that remind you of something? I know we just had it on the screen, but, and I know some people are just happy to see Trudeau gone. They don't want to hear his voice again. But if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck. Does everybody get what I'm saying right now? Oh, we're all in this together, folks. Oh, look out for your friends, your family. Don't be selfish. We know you're so passionate about everything, but we just need to stop you from going outside for your safety and the safety of others. And if you do that, if you go outside, if you dare violate what's happening in our country, well, you're selfish. You're a selfish individual. You don't care about those around you. You don't have any respect. Some might call you a mischief maker. Freeze your bank accounts. There is good news, at least in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotians are defying Tim Houston's being in nature ban, and authorities are reportedly unable to respond to all the reports, says Table Salt in one of their tweets. Take a look at this video clip. This will at least end the video on a positive note.
Hey, I'm walking here with my kids in Nova Scotia, in the forest, looking at $125,000 fine for walking on this beautiful trail. We don't smoke. We're not going to light a fire. I don't think really anybody else is going to do that either who is a decent citizen. So I think it's bullshit that the government is trying to stop people from walking in the forest. Hey kids, what are we? Free!
There you go. Isn't that the way it should be? I've said from day one, the problem when you comply, the problem when you allow the government to continue to think they have control is they'll just ask for more, they will take it, and they will never give it back. You will never get anything back anytime the government says, hey, we just need a little bit more, guys. Never give it to them. Never. I don't care who's in charge. Don't give it to the government. It's good to see that some people are standing up at least, although Canada is about to become a joke even further than it is on the world stage. In fact, these videos, the news articles, the talk of what's happened with Jeff and his fine has already spread to countries like the United States. In fact, I seen Dean Cain tweeting out about it today. We've seen Viva Fry sharing it out. Many others across America talking about what is happening in Canada right now. This is where we are, folks. We're an ongoing joke. We're laughable around the world. Is this what we want? Is this what we want of our leaders? Dr. Leslyn Lewis finally spoke out about this today. I haven't seen another single politician, conservative, liberal, NDP speak out to at least address what's going on. And in terms of the conservatives, I haven't seen a single ounce of support aside from Dr. Lewis. Now, again, I don't spend every waking minute on Twitter, so should any of them speak out or have spoken out past or around the time of filming this video, my apologies for not pointing that out. But I do applaud Dr. Lewis for at least having the testicular fortitude to speak out on behalf of Canadians. We'll see what follows suit. And if anything else develops about this, I'll be bringing it your way. But let me know what you guys think down below. Is this all about control? Or is it just, hey, we're being selfish and we need to start looking after each other and listening to the government because, you know, they know how to keep us safe and we're too stupid to do it ourselves? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If it's your first time here, boy, I hope this video's earned your subscription. YouTube is censoring videos at an all-time high right now, especially coming out of Canada. They don't want any of this stuff leaking out. Like I said, we're already a joke. The government doesn't want it going any further. So make sure, if you enjoyed the content, hit the subscribe button, hit a like, hit a comment down below. It helps push us out past the YouTube censors. Share it on social media, folks. It gets it out there for other people to see what's going on and to hear the truth. Definitely appreciate anything you guys do to give us a hand there. Join me live here on the channel each and every Wednesday and Friday. Yes, now twice a week. 2 live shows a week. Unhinged Fringe on Wednesdays. Friday Night Fringe on Fridays, where I'm joined by a plethora of co-hosts as well as the beautiful Mrs. Fringe on Friday nights. We talk about everything that's happened this week in politics, everything that's coming up in the week ahead, as well as your Q&A within the greatest YouTube community on the platform. I always look forward to chatting with you guys outside of making these videos each and every week. I most importantly look forward to chatting with you this week, Wednesday and Friday, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, here on the channel. Don't miss out on those live stream, folks. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.